Hey guys, Justin here with AmericanTrucks.com, and listen, if you're looking for one of the most affordable ways to protect your bed cargo from the elements, then you have to consider the Red Rock soft roll-up tonneau cover that we have here today, fitting all 2004 to 2014 F-150s with the 5.5 foot and 6.5 foot box. Now the Red Rock option will feature a durable vinyl cover over an aircraft grade aluminum frame, along with the horizontal supports and corresponding 3-year warranty, all for right around that mid $200 price point. Let's talk more about some of the features here with this particular option, and I really want to point out first and foremost, the roll-up design will be the best option for owners who need access to the entire bed at a moment's notice, and at the same time, it won't impair the view out of the rear window, such as a folding cover. Now, I have a tri-fold cover on my F-150. Yes, I certainly love it. However, every time I have to go to the mulch yard or haul something big, I have to fold that cover up vertically, completely blocking the view out of my rear window, which totally kills, obviously, your visibility. Not a big deal when backing up, especially with the modern amenities such as reverse cameras, but it certainly is worth mentioning. Now, on the other hand, a soft rolling cover such as this, you can easily roll this thing up and out of the way in a matter of seconds and then secure it with the included straps here. And that's going to be great if you do need to gain full access to the bed and not worrying about impairing your vision out of that rear window. Second thing on the list of features that I really dig about the Red Rock option is that it does incorporate some horizontal bows that are built into the cover and actually roll up with the cover itself. And these are going to provide support so this thing doesn't sag over time with a little bit of rain or snow. Helps keep the cover nice and taut so it's not flapping around on you on the highway. Final feature here, listen, it's hard not to include price in this list of features. You're really not going to find many other options on the site more affordable than this particular choice here for your F-150 at home. But let's take a closer look at the cover from a build and construction standpoint, and your main material here will be kind of a softish green black vinyl, which is certainly still going to be very durable, and it's also going to be UV resistant. And at the same time, guys, we can't forget about that 3-year warranty here with this particular option. Now, keeping the cover in place on the bed rails here will be the bolt-on rail design made from a durable aluminum material, and those rails again do feature a clamp-on or bolt-on design, making for an easy no-drill install that we will show you here in a minute. Now, I mentioned price a few times throughout this video, certainly one of the highlights for me at least. I'm going to mention it one more time here in our pricing segment. Coming in at or around that mid $200 price point. Again, this is easily going to be one of your most affordable covers on the site for your F-150 at the time of this video. Last but not least, let's move into the installation. And as I mentioned earlier, this is going to be a very simple install thanks to the clamp-on or bolt-on rail design. So figure a soft 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and an hour at absolute most to complete from start to finish. Now, to give you a better idea of just how this one will get installed at home, here's a detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown.
For this install, you'll need the supplied Allen keys. All right, today we're going to be installing a tonneau cover on our F-150, so let's get started. All right, first thing we need to do is we need to put our foam onto the front of the bed because the front of the bed is lower than the sides. So we're going to take our foam, start peeling our protective cover off our double-side tape, and start at one end of the bed, and then just work our way across. All right, now we can get our cover into place. All right, now we're just gonna set our tonneau cover into place. You'll see this flat part here, that's gonna be the bottom front. So we're just gonna rest it up here, and then we'll go get our side rails and get them installed. All right, now we're gonna get our rail into place. You will see it, we're on the left side. This one is labeled L for left. Just gonna set it into place, and it will slide in and lock into the front. And then we're gonna use our supplied Allen key and tighten down our Allen bolt here. All right, so we're gonna slide our rail into the front. Take our Allen key, tighten down this Allen bolt here. All right, now you go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. All right, now we're gonna assemble our clamps. As you can see, we have them spread out evenly. We have our second piece of our clamp, which is gonna go up inside like so. And we have our Allen bolts, which will thread down through the first bracket into the second and thread it in like that. And just tighten that down. After you have this one done, you can go ahead and do the other 2 on this side, and then the other 3 on the other side. And then afterwards, you might need to adjust just to get the rails where you need to. All right, now when adjusting, you just want to make sure that when opening and closing, the Velcro lines up on either side and that it latches and unlatches properly. All right, and that wraps up our install of our Red Rock soft roll-up tonneau cover for our 2004 to 2014 F-150 style side with a 5.5 and 6.5 foot bed. And remember, for everything F-150, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.